Hello, beautiful ladies of the Secret Code and the Money Magnet Boot Camp. Y'all, we are probably about halfway through, and I'm so excited. I'm excited reading your posts. I'm excited when I think about the things that have transpired and where you're going to go. I mean, and even y'all, in each session, it's my desire that you can get one nugget. Remember, it's only a 1% change that can change your life. Just one nugget from any one video. Even if you just watched one of the trainings, it is enough to get you off to a fast, profitable start in a better relationship with your money. So, ladies, if you're watching the replay, hey, just go back and watch the training. Ladies that have been here live, I appreciate that. For those of you who are participating fully, I love that. And for those of you who said, hey, I'm not on track, but I'm hanging in there with y'all, supporting, we love that too. We just love it. We just love it as a party, right? So continue to do the trainings. You know that you will have access to these trainings, I think 30 days after our last training. From the last training, and then, you know, we'll have a celebration. But from the last training, you have 30 days to be in the Cove. I think, did I say 30 or 14? I can't remember. Anywho, you'll have access to that. And then I'll talk to you a little bit later about you staying, if you want to stay in the community, what that looks like. Right now, our members pay $7 a week. And that gives them everything that you've seen already. So that was another plus up for being in the boot camp. You got an opportunity to see the vibe. Although I can say it has been the highest since this boot camp, right? So there'll be an opportunity. It's absolutely worth it, Anna Marie, isn't it? And I'm just so blessed to have y'all. Y'all are like the group that I prayed for, you know? So I'm just glad to, you know, to have you. If you decide to stay, great. If not, totally cool. I also want to share with you that I am doing another program that will launch Thanksgiving. I'm doing a huge sale on the program. I'm not going to share with you what that is for my birthday, which is October 28th. It's going to blow your mind. And so I'm really excited about this program because it takes what you learn now here to the next level. And we talked a little bit about it, but I'm going to blow your mind on the celebration training. And we talked a little bit about it, about this thing about relationships, right? And we'll talk, so I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a thread that love is through and through what you do. And we'll talk about it in the celebration, but the next program is definitely going to talk more about, and I'll share with you how to demonstrate that love in your business, how to release love, how to be a love magnet. And today we're going to just talk about love for your money. So just if you'll remember the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule when it comes to your money and your business in particular, and that is 80% of your results in your life and in business is made up of your relationship with yourself and your relationship with money. It is great that we can have all the bells and whistles, the clicks, the funnels, the this, that, and the other, all the things, but it only makes up 20%. And that is it's a place where many women entrepreneurs get stuck because they're always worried, okay, what if I need to get the next program? And we do want to invest in ourselves. We definitely want to do that. But it is from a point of loving yourself, supporting yourself, investing in yourself, as opposed to a fear-based approach. I'll feel like I'm missing out. I'll feel like I won't be getting what everybody is getting. I'll feel like I won't learn something. Right now, you know everything you need to know, I promise you, in order to crush it in your business. And so today we're going to talk about one critical piece, and that is love. So I have an affirmation, and I know that sometimes affirmations can be really tricky, but guess what? You've been saying one probably for 4 or 5 days now, your effective statement. I hope you've been keeping that up in the morning and at night, how you really want to feel about the money in your business, how you want to feel about money. Because again, manifestation is a feeling game. And so I have an affirmation that I want you to write down and practice the feeling of it, right? So first, you just got to get into a good feeling. I don't care what you do later on tonight. Get yourself in a good high vibe, Jules and Anna Marie. It means running to Baskin Robbins or Kroger and getting 2 scoops of your favorite ice cream. If it means going through the drive-through at McDonald's, getting that medium large golden fry. If it means sitting up in a local coffee shop, just listening to the music, whatever you do, I want you to get into a good vibe. Maybe it's just hugging your kids. Maybe it's just looking at pictures that you've saved of them on your iPhone. Maybe it's just putting on Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden and whatever White. Get into a good high vibration. Maybe it's going out grounding yourself barefoot in the grass. Maybe it's just looking out on all that you have in your home, and I don't want to say muster because I don't want it to sound like work, but generating a good feeling. Generating a good feeling. You are a feeling away. You're a feeling away from getting the relief in your life that you desire. And that relief helps you to get a little bit closer to the thing that you really are desiring, right? So when you get into that good feeling, hi Leah, thanks for joining us. When you get into that good feeling, this is the affirmation that I want you to say and declare. Now, if it feels like a lie when you say it, guess what? You need to put it down, step away, go eat a piece of bacon, or go to Sonic's. Notice that all my stuff is food related. As you can see, that's one of my things is that when we celebrated, you love bacon, Jules. I told David today, I said, bacon is life. And honey, do y'all have rights, Jules? Do y'all have rights where you are rights bacon? Oh my goodness. Honey, I need to ship you some. So whatever it is you got to do, if you got to walk around the block, if you need to take 10 deep breaths, from your diaphragm, if you need to sing, me and Jules love to sing, okay? If that's what you need to do, do it. Do whatever you have to do to get yourself in a good feeling place. Hi, Takia. Thank you for joining us, love. And you will declare this. Tonight, I will see evidence of $1,000 manifestation in my business by tomorrow. Now, that's that for you. You might be on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being that I believe it and 0 being tail to the no. You might be at a 2 or 3. That lets you know that you're not in a good place. And ladies, this is also a good activity if you're about to get on a coaching call, or if you're about to meet with a customer, if you're about to deal with a tough situation, if there's a courageous conversation you got to have, make sure you're in a place where you can perform as a goddess. Sometimes we just go half-cocked because that's what we've all done. But before you declare this statement, get into a place of high vibes, feeling good, really just feeling good. I will see evidence of $1,000 manifestation in my business. And some of you said 2, some of you said 5. Of course, just fill in the blank with appropriate and applicable to you. But I will see evidence of $1,000 manifestation in my business by tomorrow. Now, does that mean it's going to drop in your account by midnight? What you want to see is evidence. That's the operative word. Evidence. which means that now the order, you have now given, when you declare that affirmation, you have just told the universe, I'm putting my order in. And what the universe offers back up to you are signs, evidence, God winks, as some people call them, that is on its way. I need some Olive Olay nighttime wipes. Can you pick that up for me and send it, boo? So, get yourself in the feeling, make your declaration, and look for evidence. It might be a conversation. It might be something you scroll, and as you're thumbing and trolling people's pages, you see. Maybe you cut on the TV news if you're a TV news watcher, and a commercial goes on, or the young lady that is telling the news is wearing a purple brooch, and it reminded you. Look for evidence. Let me just give you a nugget here before the end of the course. Everything that you desire is just waiting your recognition of it. Want that to sink in. Everything you desire is just waiting your recognition of it, your awareness of it. For example, Jules, I have to keep going back to her because she was our first story. Honey, we were floored when she talked about the 8 pounds of bread. Can I ask you this, Jules? Was your neighbor there? She was there all the time, right? You didn't have to think and create and dream up a house.
No.
Or a neighbor.
No, she was there.
She was there the whole time.
Yep.
Leah, shortly after the program started, it may have been 2 weeks now, she was supposed to meet with her mama. She didn't, but booked 2 clients. Well, even before that, when you manifested the 1133, you knew that young lady, didn't you? You knew her. She just didn't pop into your life and bring you 1133 or whatever you manifested after you got in, before we started the boot camp. You remember that? Leah, it was your money. Okay, so, folks, I just posted yesterday.
Are you talking about the client?
Yeah.
I didn't know her.
You didn't? How'd you get
She's
your
a referral.
Facebook? A referral.
A referral.
But you knew the person that referred her.
Yes.
Yes. So my point is, ladies, this is not some, in that sense, money does not grow on the tree. Somebody got to plant the money there. And we already said that money, people, your blessing is going to come through a person. I don't care if it's the person that is printing out the rebate checks at Walmart. It's going to come through a person. And money, just what you're really attracting is people and their power. You are attracting people and their power. So the people that you have manifested these things with, Jules and Anna Marie, oh my gosh, Anna Marie, that person on the phone that gifted her that $500 discount, that was a person. That was a person that had the power to make that decision and make it happen. The Dean Graziosi program, y'all been there. It has been there. Anna Marie's husband, who gifted her the rest of it, guess what? He been there. He been there. So if we can be, that's why when we talk about love tonight, and I'm going to share with you a diagram that I hope brings it home to you. When we talk about manifesting, we're just talking about mindset, awareness, plus momentum. Are we seeing and keeping ourselves open? That's why we got to vibrate in a place of love. And I'm going to talk to you about why that's so important, being in that vibration of love. Because when you're there, you are open to receive. You are like you're like an open vessel. And the universe now has a straight information highway just to send and flood things to you. Because you're vibrating in love. So, when you created that effective statement a week ago about how you wanted to feel, you already set the intention. So you actually, if you wanted to, you could have postulated it and forgot about it. But most of y'all still worried about it, okay? So when you make that effective statement, I am so happy now that I feel free. I feel grateful. I feel peaceful now about the money in my business. Thank you, God. That was your intention. You've already set the intention, okay? When you made that statement. So you already know how you want to feel. Drop in the comments as I read these and remind me how you said you wanted to feel. Remember, you were sharing that with yourself morning and night. So Jules says, I have more than one business. How do I focus on just one? You don't have to focus on just one, because the money gonna be the money, right? What you're gonna do, Jules, is keep yourself open. You're gonna keep yourself open, because if, depending on which one you're really working, naturally the money is probably gonna come where you're putting your focus. Right? So our attention is going to come wherever you put your attention, wherever you put most of your focus, whichever one feels good. I don't work all my businesses every day either. I just do based on what feels good and what comes next. So y'all will come to learn it, girl. I just be like all over the place sometimes, and that's okay. So in my businesses, Takia, LOL, Leah, now that's dedication. That's such a thing. Like Beyonce, dedication or shopping and listening. All right, am I missing something? Let me go down. All right, so gratitude. You said you wanted to feel excitement and joy and peace and gratitude. Yes. So you're getting into this feeling. What that statement that you've already read will help you do is hone into that feeling. So let's just stop right here. Trying to win Student of the Month. Leah says she's trying to win Student of the Month. Yes, yes. So I want to see if I can share my screen. I'm going to do that, share. Oh, yes. So what I'm about to share with you, good folks, is something that has been so helpful for me. And I've chosen like 3-4 graphics, I think, to help illustrate where we aspire to be when we talk about love and being on that high vibration of love, being in a place where we get so high that we begin to get that momentum. Manifestation equals mindset plus momentum. Get some momentum behind our desire. So I just like this one because I just want you to see the visual. This spiral that you see going both up and down. Remember, we live in a universe of polarity, up, down, in, out, backwards, forwards, left, right. So our emotions, with your energy, they do the same thing. So what you see here is a picture of what Abraham Hicks has created to help people shift their emotions, shift your mood to a horrible place, to a okay place, to the best feeling place that you can. This is her emotional guidance scale. And so let me go to the next one because I love it a whole lot more. How do I do that? There we go. Now, so you saw that one. What helped me is to see, let me make it a little bigger, the actual blah feelings. So 9 times out of 10, if life before personal growth, before we became in awareness of ourselves, we probably hung out, I know I did, with just the 8 and 9. Back in my old days, I was 17 through 22. Now, as you can see, joy, appreciation, that's why the community focused on gratitude so much, because y'all, that is the highest emotion that you could ever feel. It's all of it's right there together. Love, gratitude, appreciation, joy, freedom. That's what we want to aspire to be. That's what we are stretching or pressing toward, that particular mark, right? Number 2 is passion. All of those, like 1 through 7, do you have vigor in your life? These are your good feelings. So you want to be hopeful about your future, optimistic, positive, happy, enthusiastic. All these are good feelings. Now, as you can see, number 7 borders on the feeling bad. Now, folks, like number 8, have you had days like when, as Blanche, y'all, I'm a big fan of Golden Girls, and Blanche described this feeling as magenta. She says, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, I'm not red because I'm not mad, and I'm not jealous, so I'm not green, and I'm not blue because I'm not really sad. I just feel, that's how people eke their way through life. There's nothing worse than just being comfortable, because it's a silent killer. You just kind of, right? Abraham sometimes says, I would much rather see you move into anger, because it's emotion. It is getting you back up that scale. So when we look, there's another one I want to show you. So let me go to that one. So you saw that one. But Keisha, I need to know how do I literally do that? How do I get myself into a better feeling? Because when I'm angry and sad and depressed, that's all I want to feel. Well, Abraham suggests, first of all, just identifying where you are. Like, what do you feel like right now in this moment? If that is contentment, if it's optimism, and you really want to get to gratitude and appreciation, then determine where you are now. I'm at contentment. Hone in on that, and then identify the next emotion that you want to feel that you believe is going to give you relief from the current situation. And you can't go from contentment to straight appreciation. You will crash. And that is what happens when people do a lot of self-help and a lot of personal growth and a lot of personal development, and they're just really trying really, really hard to live a life that's great, and they're trying to be so positive. And it is because they're trying to go from neutrality, boredom, apathy, pessimism, all the way to gratitude and appreciation. You're going to feel like shit. You've got to go just to the next feeling. What would just get me to the next feeling? Feeling just a little bit better about my situation. Again, it's the 1%. Energy is cumulative. So you are not getting a trophy from trying to go from pessimism to passion. You want to go to the next feeling that is going to give you relief. If you are depressed, the best thing you can do is get angry. If you are feeling shame, get angry. Anger kicks you back into business. People will try to talk you out of getting angry. Anger is a powerful emotion that we can use. If you are feeling guilty, I did something really, really bad. Don't try to go to, but I'm okay. You'll die trying. Lock into the feeling that will give you the next best feeling that will give you relief. And on the left side, you'll see that these are the thoughts. Remember, thoughts always precede the feeling. You get a thought, you feel a certain way. If you feel a certain way, ask yourself, what am I thinking? When you are thinking, I love my life, y'all, I say that every day. Every day, I absolutely love my life. Am I living where I want to live? Am I driving my Infiniti QX80 black chromed out peanut butter leather seats, wood grain with everything on it except a lean? Not yet. But I love my life. Everything with the mortgage, car note. David told me yesterday, baby, I got to take the car in. Paid for a car. Really? It's a note or a bill. Which one we go choose? Right? So when you're bored, I don't care. That's the thought that precedes that. I just really don't care. I love that Gabby Bernstein wrote a book that expressed every feeling that women have, the judgment detox. Y'all, that day that several months ago, we did the 24-hour gold out complaint. Y'all, I didn't realize how judgmental I was. I judged everything. Not that I was saying, oh, she's evil, not like that, but everything I made an assessment about. I couldn't just let a thought come and just dismiss it, let it go. When we do that, in pride, comparison, even when we're comparing ourselves, that's a form of pride. I need craving. So look at the words and how we want to do. I'm engaged. You guys have been consistently engaged in the program. Then naturally that's going to boost your passion for what you do. When you engage in as a player in life, I'm energized. That's why one of the first questions that I'll ask on a one-on-one coaching client is, what are 3 to 5 things that you love to do that have nothing to do with your business and your family? What energizes you? What gets you excited? So you choose a feeling that will bring you relief and you keep it moving. All right, and the last one. This is really just another just demonstration or illustration rather of the same scale. What I loved is this one shows the attitude that you have, which is on the right. I don't know, see if I need to get a little bigger. The attitude that you'll have for the same scale on the right, but this one, y'all, has the physical ramifications of our thoughts. Your body feels everything your mind says. Your body feels everything your mind says. Any dis-ease, D-I-S-E-A-S-E, is an issue of mental health. So when you are serene and you're joyful, you will find that your blood pressure goes down or is great. You have energy. When you are constricted and you're angry, rageful, defiant, bored, you blaming people, you feel depleted, you don't have energy, you don't like moving about, your muscles contract, they tighten up. So when we think about money, let's go back to this one. When we think about money, we don't have to think, oh, I really want money, especially if you got some negative momentum behind money, don't even think about it altogether. But when you want and desire something, or you set a postulate, you don't necessarily have to be thinking about money in order to attract it. Ask yourself, what can I think about that will put me in a position where I'm feeling joy? Notice this scale doesn't say money on it. No rings say money. Because money is just energy, like this printer that I'm looking at, like this laptop that I'm on. You just got to get yourself in the feeling of this in order 1, 2, 3, 4, really up to 7 on the left side. If you can feel any of these on the left, money is, you're allowing it to come into your experience. So Keisha, does that mean when I'm feeling everything on the left, is that possibly why I'm not getting things? It is possible. So then you ask yourself, what thoughts am I thinking that keep me worried? That always keep me blaming something and somebody? What thoughts am I thinking that are keeping me angry or fearful? You see number 22, y'all? Fear. Oprah says we do everything out of love and fear. Fear is like, when you're in a state of fear, I'm afraid I ain't gonna have no more money at the end of the month. How could you attract it? That's like the bottom rung. But y'all, you can go from 22 to 1 in 3 days. Hallelujah. Pumpkin sleep over there? What's wrong with Pumpkin? He tired. He went to the dance last night and stayed out all night probably. So, ladies, discouragement, disappointment. They didn't sign. They didn't respond back to me. Disappointment. Overwhelming, taking on too much because you don't know how to say no, because you feel obligated. Now, let's talk about this too, because I've heard Abraham say this and I've experienced this. So, Keisha, if I don't have to think about money, I can just think about things that bring me joy and do things that bring me joy, empowerment, freedom, feel love and love people and appreciate. What about the experiences in my life? You got to do things that are passionate to you. That's how people eat through and just pass on over without really experiencing the fullness of life, the abundant life. It's because their experiences are not optimistic. They think about things that will cause them to worry. Now, that means that if my thoughts, then what about the things that I'm allowing myself to hear, to see, to say? This is why I don't watch the news, because everything on the news until the last 3 minutes verge on encouraging me to worry, doubt, be in fear, be angry, have hatred for other people, want me to get revenge. Until you're at a place where you are consistently in a joyous number one, then maybe you should cut off the TV. Or when you go to your folks' house, don't go as often. And when you do, don't stay as long. We're talking about experiences too. I don't watch things. I don't listen to things. I don't generally say, things that frustrate me, irritate me, cause me to worry, because guess what? If I sit and watch the 10 o'clock news on 14, what am I allowing into my experience? And people wonder why they can't elevate their life. You can stay on number 14, y'all, until you ease on up out of here. He doesn't choose for you, you choose. He just supports what you do. If you want to stay stuck on number 7 till you eke on out of here, knock yourself out. We don't, Jules. So even the things that there's a song that we used to sing when I was little. I learned it at Vacation Bible School, and it went, oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful with little eyes, what you see. For the man up above is looking out in love. Oh, be careful, little hands, where you go, and eyes to, yes, Jules. So if you desire abundance in every key area of your life, it doesn't mean that I won't sit up and go to my folks' house because they don't have the news on, baby. But I am aware. I am conscious. See, before you became conscious, before you became aware, your subconscious mind from the age of accountability from 5, it just, kids, they always talk about kids pre-kindergarten, they're like little sponges. Hell, we picked up everything because your subconscious mind doesn't have a filter. So we are still operating on beliefs, doing what our parents did. They cut on the news at 4, 6, and 10. We grew up, got our house, cut on the news at 4, 6, and 10. Not knowing that we were inviting everything that could come in a person's life on rung 8 through 22. This is how people live lives, and they wonder, how did this happen to me? I shared with y'all, I can't remember if it was in the group or live, about this really bad deer accident David and I had with the boys. Now, this was at a time when me and David were just not on the same page in our marriage. We were fighting, walking past each other, giving each other the silent treatment. It was horrible. So we were frustrated. I was working at Jackson State. He was the chair of the department. We both were overwhelmed. We had 2 small boys. We were impatient with one another, disappointed with where the marriage was going, doubting if it would go further, blaming each other. He discouraged, I'm discouraged. We worried whether or not the kids are going to be able to pick it up and shit. Me wanting revenge, cutting the dude phone off while he in Texas. Insecure I was. So ladies, we was going through all of that. It was no wonder that that deer leaped out and pummeled our vehicle. Now, Keisha, y'all was thinking about the accident? No, we didn't have to think about the accident. All we had to do was think thoughts that were in alignment with an accident occurring. Let me see where the comments at? Okay. Oh, I missed a lot. Okay. Being sheep, I think this was in your first training. I love this story. Yes. Oh, hell, not the phone. Yeah, girl, the phone. Cut that main phone off. So, in order for you to attract money in your experience and anything else, any other form of abundance and wealth in the area key of your life, you do whatever the hell you got to do to stay 7 and above. That is your work, ladies. That's the 80%. And when you think about it like that, I mean, the 20% really don't even matter. It will take care of itself. I have to, as our coach tells us, me and Leah's coach, I have to lead myself. I've got to take conscious, deliberate control, as Paul says. I got to bring them thoughts into captivity. I've got to control my emotions, because I know when I am in control of my emotions, I am feeling good. And when I feel good, I attract money. So let me see what your comments are saying. Come on, thingy, what you doing? It's not letting me. Okay, where's my chat box? Oh, no. Okay, I hope I didn't cut y'all off. I'm looking for my chat box. I see the chat. Okay. Me too. I love it when you. Me too. Me too. I'm just so glad I feel comfortable around y'all too, because I know who got the job promo. Oh, you mean the post that I did, the boot camper? Is that what you're talking about, Leah? That's awesome. I love when she said shit. Yes, that was Jaybird. Yeah, Takia, that was Jay. She had been working for this company, and she just needs, sometimes you have to make a player move. You got to make an executive decision, a player decision. And they loved her. She had been working with them. She had done well with the company, but things just weren't panning out. She went and got hired at another place. Her old job called and was like, look, we'll give you, I want to say they'll give her they offered to give her $500 whether she stayed or left. So that was a win-win. Whether she stayed or left, they were going to give her $500. But if she stayed, they was going to give her a $1,500 sign-in bonus, give her the Atlanta area over the technicians. She would be like lead technician, and $2 on every commission on hers and her teams after that. Ain't he good, girl? Yeah, she gave, if you do have, it's about 7 minutes, she did a video in the group. So I was really excited for her. Yes, Takia. So, Jules says, can a person feel too good, or is it all good, boo? So, Jules, you can't feel good enough. You can't feel good enough. And that's when, I mean, and words like Zen come to mind. And really, that's what Takia, as a matter of fact, is a happiness coach. She coaches people on how to be happy. And you would think that that's so easy. But in this day and age, people need help to be happy, to get enjoyment, enthusiasm out of life. So the monks, the Tibetan monks, Buddhists, they do a whole lot more of this than Protestants do. They really work on it. It's an art form. Who else? The Hindu. So you can never feel too good. You just keep getting better and better. And then on days where you slump down there to 14 and 16, those days are going to come. But Abraham has this rule, and I know it works because I've done it, that you can apply. Whenever you get down to 8, say a thought does come. Nikisha mentioned the boot camp in November. How much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost for us to stay in here? You got 17 seconds. Abraham said 17 good seconds to think of something better. I remember the story. She was saying that she wanted to kind of confront somebody. And so she went to the person and said, look, I got something to tell you that you're not going to like, and I got 17 seconds to tell you. But the good news is that it works the other way too. You can have focused thought, focused positive thought. Let me qualify that. Focused positive thought for 17 seconds. It could be the color purple. It could be a bowl of ice cream. It could be this pen. And we did this one time. I think we did this in, I can't remember which session it was in here, but you can focus on this pen. And you can say, I didn't bring my phone in here, did I? Put this thing on for 17 seconds. Watch this. So she said 17 seconds, and you can shift your vibration. Okay? You can shift your vibration in 17 seconds. In 17 seconds, a new thought will come to correspond to it. So I do like a good writing pen. My rule of thumb is that color is energy, and that's why I always look at that. So we think it's hard to do. I actually started talking before after the timer, but you get the gist. Focused positive attention on something. It doesn't even have to be about money. Something that makes you feel good, or just test it tonight. Focus on something in your room for 17 seconds. In 17 seconds, if you can do that, and you might have to say it out loud or talk to yourself out loud, and then build yourself up to saying it in your head if you get, like me, squirrely. 17 seconds, pure positive thought, focused thought on something. Describe something. Describe a day you had, the day you birthed your firstborn. Talk about that day. 17 seconds, another 17 seconds. Guess what? That's 34 seconds. If you can do that for 68 seconds, you can shift your vibration. You can start giving yourself that relief. 17 seconds of Matthew Connie. All right. I'm a penny klepto, girl. This is a good one. Even though this was black, I think I bought these. It's the gel ones at Dollar Tree. They're really good, but you can get them in blue too. So just try it. Just hit 17 seconds. Put your timer on. Think of something pure, positive, focused thought on something. Another 17 seconds. You're gonna come up with another idea about that. Something that's gonna catch, because like attracts like. A corresponding like thought is gonna come regarding whatever you're focusing on. And then if you do that for another 17 seconds, what is that, 51? And then you do it another 17 seconds, that same focused thing, that one thing. 68 full seconds, folks, y'all, you can change your life. Yes, Leah. Yes. All right. Any other questions about that? So that's how we can begin to move ourselves in a place where we attract the money that we desire. So in order for us to hone into that, I want you to write these questions and put a response to it, and put your response, post it in the group, okay? First question. Let me see what y'all comments say. I'll go back. I can stop sharing now. Okay. Hey, take care, y'all. Okay. What do I love about money in my business? What do I love about money in my business? Oh, we lost Anna Marie. What do I love about money in my business? Leah, what's so funny? The second question. What do I love about being an entrepreneur? And the last one, what do I love about my business? What do I love about being an entrepreneur? What do I love about my business? What do I love about money in my business? What do I love about being an entrepreneur? What do I love about my business? What do I love about money in my business? So you'll write. So guess what? I love that Leah said that. As you will recall, you will, let's see, let's go back and we can go back here. You'll recall that that was one of the words on our chart. Freedom. You will probably have some of these words to describe how you want to feel. Remember, one of our first assignments was talking about how we wanted to feel about money, how we want to feel. That's that effective statement. Saying that statement morning and night is like an order to the universe. Go fetch this feeling for me. Go fetch some circumstances, some people, some events, some inspiration, some ideas, some God winks. Go get it so I can feel like what I am setting this intention to feel like. Same with this about love. Go create for me some opportunities. Go put some people in my life. Let somebody knock on my door with some bread. Yes. All right, I just thought okay, come back, stop the share. Now, what do we got down here? I love that I can set my own prices. Yes. I love that I set my own schedule. Yes. I love that I can help people. Yes. The freedom, the flexibility, being able to share my gifts. Yes. And so another little tidbit, once you create those statements for yourself, write them down, post it in the group. And ladies, look for evidence where you can be free in your life, or be flexible with yourself, flexible with other people. Because what you give, you will receive. I love sharing my gifts, yes. And my creativity, word per word. Can they bring buffalo wings instead? What? I don't get it. What? What? Instead of ask them, do they do wings too? Yes, so that is your assignment for this particular training. So what I've decided to do is we've got an being organized. So I'm going to mesh it with the first Money Up piece with the jars, because I just wanted more people on there live for that. So you'll want to be on there for being organized, because I'm telling you, some of y'all might manifest $300 in there on the training, on the training. Girl, this delay is messing up my jokes. And your face is frozen on you smiling like, like, yeah, it's stuck. It's messing with my joke. Yeah, because jokes are all about timing. It's making you look not funny. Oh wow, what's the new affirmation with the word evidence? I'm ready for that organization. Yes. So I will see evidence of $1,000 in my business by tomorrow. And then if you will it, can't nobody come look, take your eyes and mine. If you will it to be, then be looking. Be looking. It's okay to look, y'all. It's okay to expect it. It's okay to be watching TV like, okay, who gonna flash on here? You know, always have fun with it. I don't want you to be like, okay, she told me I was gonna see something tonight. Staying up till 2 a.m. because you think you're gonna see something. I don't want to miss it like Santa Claus and shit. So just be carefree. I love that word, free of care. I care, but not too much. Yes, the organization training is going to be awesome. Yes. So, ladies, free of care. Yes. Anything you want to share? Any questions before we leave? I think our next training is so. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, it's on the 20th. So that is in 4 days. So you got some time to catch up, to revisit them effective affirmation statements. So you can be crystal clear on how you want to feel. And if you said you want to feel that way, then feel that way. If you said you wanted to feel grateful about the money in your business, this is your new feeling. Then start acting as if that feeling is yours now. If you want to feel grateful, feel grateful. I'm grateful for the money in my account right now. Let me tell you a story. How you feel is I'm going to revisit all the things. So what if you had a girlfriend and y'all hung out and did everything together? And she was struggling in her business. And she was like, I think what I just need to do is just get in a new circle of people. They say your network is your net worth. And I just think if I can maybe give me some new friends, really, shucks, I know my business I would up level my game 1,000%. And you'd look at her like, well, girl, I mean, what are my chopsticks? My real friends. How would you feel? I mean like some real friends. Would you call her again? Would you be like, don't ever have to call my phone. I am blocking you. Because I've been here, loving on you, treating you right, helping you stay wherever you need to be. But I'm not real. You waiting for something else. That's what your money in your account right now say. I'm right here, and you looking for something else? We should be satisfied, contentment, number 7, but always reaching for more. But be grateful for the money you got in your account now. You know, Leah shared with you that the one day before she manifested the money to start this program, all she had in her account was $11. And I don't know if she wanted some pity kisses from me or something, but I was like, okay, that's $11. You know, I mean, you could take $11, go to Dollar Tree, get 11 things. Or I wonder what I'm gonna do with my $11. Ooh, I mean, I could do a lot of shit. And that's what she started to think about. I mean, you could go $11, y'all can go to Super Walmart and get 2 of them rotisserie chickens for $11. You sure did. Yes. So be grateful. That gratitude, y'all. The magic is already in the book. I would not encourage you right now, if you got a lot of stuff going on, to pull it down now. It's in the file section. Don't touch it now. But maybe between this ending and the next program starting, girl, in them Hawaiian rolls, y'all, bread shouldn't be that sweet. It should not. It should not be called bread. Tell them to bring some Hawaiian rolls next time, homemade Hawaiian rolls to the door. Yes, I love, honey, if it got yeast in it, I'll eat it. Croissant biscuit, cinnamon roll, bread, cornbread, what's the Texas toast, whatever. Biscuit, did I do biscuit? Pancake. So be grateful for what you have. Read the magic. That's what I was saying. See, Skrelly? Between the next program and this one completing, read the magic. It's in the file section. Gratitude is on the same line as love and appreciation. Is that something you can share in the group? What are you getting those numbers from? What numbers? Did I say some numbers? Refresh my memory. Bread, cakes, and everything. Yeah, yes. Cakes, cupcakes, pound cake, 5 flavors. Piggly Wiggly. Ooh, what numbers? You keep saying number 7. Oh, yeah, on the picture. I don't know. Oh, I don't. Were you able to see the picture? Yes, I'll post the emotional scale. Leah, I was showing the Abraham's emotional scale. Yes, you're welcome, beautiful. So, ladies, I hope this has been helpful. Y'all, when I minister to y'all, I minister to myself. So I thank you so much for tuning in. If you've got some questions, if you get a little, I don't have to be the only one to post angel numbers, y'all. I'm not saying post mine, saying don't post them either. So share in the group. I love the way that y'all are sharing and supporting each other. That is phenomenal. Every time you celebrate, you saw my post today, every time you celebrate, you tell the universe, I want more of this. This is feeling good. I want more of this. That's what our feelings communicate. What you want more of, because the universe is like, I know she want more of it because she focused on it. That's why we had a worry and a doubt. In fact, I know she want more of it because if she didn't want it, why would she be looking at it? Why would her attention be there if she ain't want it? Okay? So, yes, I love y'all too, ladies. And with that, I love you this life. I'm going to stop the recording.